Medical doctor at the Accra Psychiatric Hospital, Dr. E.A. Azuson, has urged parents to enlighten their wards about sex. In an interview with the news team, the medical practitioner stressed that sex education needs to be introduced to the child at early stages to ensure that they are well prepared for the future.
Why people would not want to talk about sex is because they feel that they will be introducing it early to the children.
Right.
But then it is actually a misconception.
Okay.
Because if you really understand what sex education is, you would know that it is important and imperative that you introduce it to your child at an early age. So now the question now comes in, what then is sex education? So sex education is any enlightenment about sexual issues, right? And it can be the sexual reproductive. When the child is in puberty, the changes that the child experiences.
Right.
For a man, it is different. For a woman, it is different. What are those changes? How do you feel? What is your relationship like with other people? All these things are very, very important. You know, a lot of people would sometimes say that, you know, it is not good to teach your children about sex. But I am here, a 30-something-year-old man, and I cannot remember my mom or my dad ever teaching me anything about sex.
Question is where you learned these things from.
Did I learn it or not? I learned it, but I learned it at the wrong place. On social media, on the internet, and all of those things. We introduce, how do you call it, theology to our children at an early age. Right?
You know, you mean biblical issues?
Theology, religion,
Yeah,
Christianity. We introduce them at an early age.
Yeah.
We introduce mathematics to our children at an early age. What about human anatomy and physiology? Do we introduce it to our children or not? We do. If you teach your child, this is your head, this is your hand, that's human anatomy and physiology. So why would you be teaching your child who knows how to talk? This is your head, this is your chest, this is your stomach. And then when it gets to that, you say this is your wee-wee.
Is it kakai?
Kakai. You don't do that. You give it a pseudonym. And so the child doesn't even know it. If someone should maltreat the child, somebody should abuse the child using that sexual organ, how is the child coming to tell you? The child would not be able to tell you.